And now Cecil TV would like to welcome from Soaring Eagles Toastmasters, Nick Deplitch. Nick, welcome to 30 at 6.
Happy to be here.
Hey, at my age, I'm happy to be anywhere. And I was particularly happy to go to the fair today. Tell us a little bit about Toastmasters.
Well, Toastmasters International is a public speaking and leadership organization built to help people grow their skills in public speaking and leadership.
So you joined because you had this idea one day that you wanted to do this, or?
Oh, it definitely didn't go that way. I had a terrible fear of public speaking when I was younger, and until I was about 30, I had no real desire to get over it. And well, one of my supervisors at work, I work over at Aberdeen Proving Grounds, told me that I needed better public speaking skills. I was giving a presentation for work, and it didn't go so well. I did not impress anybody with my skills. So he told me that the best thing to do is to go to Toastmasters. You get practice and experience, and then you get feedback from your fellow Toastmasters on how to improve. So I joined in 2012. I reached Distinguished Toastmaster in 2016, which is the highest honor that you can get in Toastmasters. Wow. And I've been doing it since, 6 years now. And I feel it's one of the best decisions I've made for myself to improve myself. What it really takes is commitment to just improving yourself and steady attendance at the meetings. And you got to get up in front of people and talk. And this was an opportunity that I wanted to take my first time being on camera.
Well, you're talking to Cecil County and the world right now. Don't get nervous or get stage fright.
Nope.
This is your biggest audience, theoretically.
Of course.
But you have talked to big audiences in your capacity as an engineer for APG, right?
My largest group at APG, engineering-wise, it was about 20 people, and that was the presentation I gave for my supervisors on that project that didn't go so well. Most of my groups that I talk to are smaller groups. One of my teams now, where I'm working, is 15 people, and we have a bi-weekly meeting where I'm presenting every other week with my results from my projects that I'm working on. So those go very well, much better.
So between that, Nick, and regular attendance at Toastmasters meetings, you're honing your interpersonal communication skills and your ability to, I guess, assess how people perceive what you talk about.
Right. So communication is a two-way street. You have to be able to relay a message to your audience, and your audience needs to receive it. So you have to understand what your audience is for the message that you're delivering, and how best to deliver your message for that audience.
I can't imagine any field of human interaction where this wouldn't be beneficial.
Oh, that's right. One of our Toastmasters, he's got a speech that he likes to give. Wilford Verrill, he likes to go into how every occupation needs communication skills, leadership skills. Whether you feel like it or not, there are people that are not under you receiving your reports, your information, but you have coworkers that you have to communicate to, and some of them may look to you for information or for guidance, or even for just your status with what you're doing.
Sure.
Every occupation has that, and you need to be able to communicate to your coworkers, and then you need to be able to lead them in some cases.
And there's more, right? I mean, you probably have beneficial carryover into other endeavors in your life too.
Right. For me, I'm all about influencing people, and that started with kids. I used to coach youth rugby, and sports is a different animal for me than getting up in front of people on a stage or just in front of a classroom. So recently, my wife and I, we've been helping with a Vacation Bible School at our local church. And we do the Imagination Station, which is the science portion of the Vacation Bible School. And on my own, I didn't think I could do it. I didn't think I could present anything or inspire the kids. wasn't me. But over the years, doing it, practicing it, getting skills from Toastmasters, I've been able to really give the class myself this last year. My wife was on vacation, and it worked out really well. I thought the kids really took to it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And kids, when somebody communicates to them, they retain, they give it back to somebody else. What about people, our viewers? If they were interested in joining Toastmasters, how would they do that?
The best thing to do if you are interested in Toastmasters is to go to Toastmasters International website. That's toastmasters.org. And there's a feature on the top right corner called Find a Club. Click on that, put in your zip code, and you can look for clubs that meet your schedule, whether you're available Tuesdays, Thursdays, Wednesdays, evening, lunchtime, and then your location, what's around you, so you don't have to drive an hour to go to a meeting.
Right.
Most of the meetings are an hour to 2 hours, depending on what kind of meeting it is and the size of the meeting, how many members are in the club. It's my local club, the Soaring Eagles Club, meets in Perryville at 6:30 on Tuesday nights, on the first and third Tuesdays of the month.
Well, that sounds like something a lot of our viewers could really benefit from. And I thank you for being on Cecil TV, 30 to 6. Nick?
All right, thank you.